What's up, y'all? It's BWADE. I'm going to hit you with 4 of my favorite WNBA picks for Saturday's games. We have 2 games. We have the Lynx at the Sky, and then we also have the Valkyrie at the Aces. I'm going to walk you guys through the data and the analysis that I did, kind of explain to you why I like these picks, why I decided to put my money on them. And the goal is to give you guys enough information so that you can make the decision whether you want to tail or not. At the end of the day, though, this is still gambling, so always bet responsibly. Now, I did not do any videos last night, Thursday night. I went to a comedy show with my wife. We did dinner, had a date night, so it just didn't happen. The video before that, though, so our Thursday night video for Friday's games, we did really well. Actually, we cashed. We hit 4 of the 5 picks that I gave out, and the only pick that we missed was what I thought was a freebie, just to give us a little bit extra juice. We missed Sonia Citron. I took her for 10 or more points. She had 9 points. Fucking killed me. That was on our 3-man, so that missed. But the other 4 all cashed. We hit our 2-man on Parlay play, and that cashed for just about 4x. Got $400 payout on that. So great day. Solid WNBA picks. Looking to run that back here. And then looking at our VIP picks yesterday, we absolutely cooked. We were going for the sweep, and our last pick of the day fucking chalked. It is what it is. We went 4-1. I think we cashed about 2 units. I made about $2 grand. So, guys, if you want to get in VIP and get all these game picks, get additional DFS picks, it's only $25 a week right now. I have cut prices for the summer. It's going to be $25 a week for the rest of the summer. Once football starts, those prices are going up, but if you lock it in now, you're good. You're paying $25 a week for as long as you stay on VIP. And you can get in VIP for only $5 a week when you sign up using code WNBA. It's going to get you 80% off. Just use code WNBA, you get 80% off. You pay $5, you'll make it back your first day. The other option, you just sign up with one of these apps I tell you about in the video. Whether it's Betr, whether it's Parlay Play, or even any of the apps below in the description, Sleeper, Underdog, Chalkboard, right? Sign up with any of them, use my promo code, make a deposit, send me a screenshot, and I will hook you up with that free week of VIP. Whatever works for you, it doesn't matter. I just want to help you guys win, right? So I also give away an autographed jersey every month as a small way for me to say thank you. This month they're doing Justin Jefferson autographed jersey. All you have to do to be entered is subscribe to this channel, like this video, and drop a comment. So make sure to do those 3 things. I'm going to do the drawing at the end of this month, and you will be entered in to win it. Let's start getting into these picks. So I'm starting out with Angel Reese, over 13.5 rebounds. Now, I know that her streak ended, which I'm actually a fan of because it brought the line back down to 13.5. It had crept all the way up. I think to 14.5 in this game. It came back down to 13.5, and look, I think she's going to get back up there, honestly. When we look at her, so Minnesota, first off, that's the one defensive category that they aren't elite in. They're 7th in rebounds allowed, and they're 2nd to worst at rebounds allowed to forwards. They give up the 12th most, over 21 rebounds a game to forwards. Angel Reese has actually feasted against them, even last year. Right, so this year she's averaging 12.8. Last year she averaged 13.1. So basically the same last year and this year for her averages. And she's averaging over 17 rebounds a game against Minnesota since she came in the league. 16, 19, and 17 bombs on them. So everything for me stacks up to her going over. You look at this right here. And then you look at the fact that she's gone over this. It's still 6 out of the last 7 games. She went under in this one game, but she also only played 30 minutes in that game because it looked like it was getting a bit out of hand. They didn't need her to stay in the whole game. Now I'm pairing that up with Courtney Williams, over 26.5 PRA. First, we're going to come over here and look at how they defend guards, right? They are in the bottom of the league in all 3 stat categories. They're 2nd to worst in points allowed. They're 4th worst in rebounds allowed. 4th worst in assists allowed. And you can tell, right? Because her best game of the season right here with 39 PRA came against Chicago. And if you look at it, even last year, she went over in her last 2 games against them. And last year, she was only averaging 21.9 PRA. She's averaging almost 3 PRA higher this year. So the fact that she's gone over this in her last 3 games against them, she's gone over this in her last 3 games in general, and she had her best game of the year against them. And we look at the fact that they are terrible in all 3 stat categories against guards. I like Courtney Williams to continue to eat against Chicago and get over 26.5 PRA. You'll see that slip on the screen here. We're getting about 3.3x for this on Parlay Play. I love this app. I've been using it for 5 or 6 weeks now. They have a ton of different stat categories for WNBA players, which makes it easy to like be strategic about the way you want to put your picks in and not just take what they give you. Great promos, great payouts. You can see we're getting that 3.28x on this, and a great sign up bonus. When you sign up using code BWADE, they're going to give you $5 for free to try the app out with. So you can try it out, use the $5, kind of poke around in there. And then if you decide you like it, you want to make a deposit, they're going to double that deposit up to your first $100 as well. So ideally you end up with a $105 sign up bonus. You take a screenshot of that deposit, you send it to me, you get a week of free picks as well, right? It's a win-win. You get a free $100, you get a free week of VIP, and you have an additional app where you can use their promos, line shop, do all that stuff. So jump on Parlay Play, take advantage of it. You will not regret trying this app out. And then make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment so you get entered to win that signed Justin Jefferson jersey. Let's get into these next 2 picks. Taking Kayla Thornton to go over 14.5 points. She has been on a tear lately. You look here, she's gone over this in 9 out of her last 12 games, right? So 75% out of her last 12 games, she's gone over this. And that streak actually started against Vegas, right? Back here, she dropped 22 on them, which is her 2nd highest point total for the season. And then we look at the teams that have held her under in the last 12 games, and you're looking at the Liberty, you're looking at Seattle, you're looking at Minnesota, right? All 3 solidly defensive teams. Vegas is not that. They're ranked 9th overall. They're giving up the 10th most points, or I guess the 4th most points to forwards. And again, really, she's gone over this in 9 out of the last 12. It's only been solid defensive teams that have been able to hold her under. And, I mean, even away games. She's gone over this in 4 out of the last 5 away games. And the only team that has held her under is Minnesota, the best defensive team in the W. So, Vegas is not Minnesota. I'm not super worried about this. I think we get over 14.5 points out of Thornton. And then I'm taking Chelsea Gray over 16.5 points in rebounds. She has been atrocious on the road this year, but at home, way better. So when we look, 16.95 overall average. On the road, she's averaging 13.8, which means she's averaging 20.78 per game at home, right? Now you look at this, she's only missed it once. She's gone over this in 8 out of 9 home games. She's just played way better at home. And when we look head to head, she went over against Golden State with 19, and that was on the road, right? We already figured out she scores 13.8 away and 19.8 on the road. So she's getting an extra 6 at home versus on the road. So the fact that she hit this on the road, I feel really good that she's going to get it at home because she's been playing significantly better at home. Between this and the fact that she's already hit it against them on the road, I feel pretty good that we get Chelsea Gray to go over 16.5 points and rebounds here. You'll see that slip on the screen here. We're getting 3x for this on Betr. I love Betr. I use it every day, especially because of their promos. They give us anywhere from 3 to 5 different discounted picks every day, and they are solid discounts. It's an easy way to stack a bankroll by just throwing, right, and their sign-up bonus. When you sign up using code BWADE, you make your first $10 bet, they give you $30 for free to play with. So with $10, you can start a bankroll because they're going to give you another $30. You'll have $40 to play with. And now they give you discounted picks every day. And if you just take advantage of those discounted picks and you're strategic about it, you can build that $10 that you started with on there can build up to a significant bankroll if you do it right and you're intentional. So sign up on Betr, throw $10 on there with code BWADE, and start to build. Send me a screenshot of that deposit. I'll hook you up with a free week of VIP picks. We can make some money together, y'all. Also, you can just sign up using code WNBA as well if you don't want to sign up with any of these apps. Again, you can use Parlay Play, Betr, or any of the apps below in the description. But if you don't want to, or maybe you live somewhere that you can't, you can always just use code WNBA. You're going to get 80% off. It'll cost you $5 for a week of picks. Try it out. You will not be disappointed. And then also make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment so you get entered to win that Justin Jefferson jersey. I appreciate you guys, like, genuinely from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Let's get some fucking bread this weekend.